Hello, it's Tamara Hunter, and today we are starting the second quarter of the Service Hero program. It is day 91 of 365 days of awesome. Celebrate success through service. And you know what? I am beyond thrilled today to be introducing all of you to actually one of my advisors for my nonprofit. AJ
Puedan.
I always say his last name wrong, and then thank you for helping me, AJ. You just saved me. Okay, and why is AJ my service hero today? You may ask. Hello, everybody joining us. You know what? Let me tell you, it's a lot of reasons. I met this man not long ago, actually in Reno, at an event Jennifer Baker had put on, and I immediately just loved this man. We actually were invited to do a little bit on the stage. And he went and got a straitjacket for it. I'll let him tell you about that in a moment. Hi, Tamara. Hi, Eric. Everybody coming on. Thank you for coming on. And we were having so much fun. It's the first time I've ever stage bombed anybody. And not his first time of doing any kind of an amazing performance. But what he has become to me, and why I asked him to be on my advisory board for my nonprofit, is this man has a heart. He knows what he's doing. He's been in the business world, the stage world, the performing world. Hi, Sharon. Sharon's one of our ambassadors.
Just the initials, A.J., A.J., as in always joyous.
Yes, and he is. And so I want to thank you for who you are and the belief. Hi, Eric. Do you know Eric Zuley?
No, not yet.
We'll get you guys connected. And hi, Susan. And you know what? The bottom line here is that AJ is a man that is an encourager. He has been helping me in a variety of different ways, more ways that I can tell you. And so I want to say thank you, Mr. Service Hero, and I am going to let you hear from the master himself. And why don't you tell us a little bit about your straitjacket too?
Okay. Well, first of all, I gotta say, when I met you in Reno and just heard about what you're doing, but it's not just what you're doing in your message. You got the message, but you also need the messenger, and that matchup is really good. You're just on fire. And I was telling Tamara earlier, sometimes you just see a winner, and when you see a winner, you want to jump on board. So it's like I saw what she was doing and what she's going there. It's like, okay, well, whatever it is, it's like I'm not asking anything. It's just, let's go. Let me help you do that. And so that's what we did. But the straitjacket thing that she's referencing to, I'll tell you two things. What she saw. So there was someone on stage, and we were asked, kind of going over time. So we were asked to lighten things up and do some stage bombing, like photo bombing. So the person's talking, and then all of a sudden we're walking across the stage, right? And so, oh my gosh, this brave soul was
I've ever done anything like that.
First one to do that. And it's like, that takes guts to just upstage someone on stage that way. But when she did that, then someone else did it. It was slowly escalating. And so I decided to put it over the top, and this is going to sound strange at first, but you'll find out really the reason why later. Is I actually carry a straitjacket for one of my speaking routines in my car. So while the escalation of stage bombing was happening, I got in a straitjacket, and the next thing you know, I'm walking across the stage in the straitjacket. It really just put the whole joke.
The whole place was roaring. I mean,
over the top. It was a lot of fun.
It was a blast. And Jennifer, you just did such a great a job with that event. Shout out to you. And so that was when we had some time the day before, and I wanted to thank you also for your generosity of spirit, because I'm allergic to the sun. I've said that a few times. And we were out at Lake Tahoe, and we were on a catamaran, and I almost didn't go and Jennifer's like, don't worry about it, there'll be shade. And I'm looking at it, where is there shade? But then he put the sail up, and I had to keep moving from one side to another. And AJ was one of the ones that sat with me, and came over and talked to me. Didn't make me feel like the strange duck, which I'm okay with being, but but he was just very kind and generous of spirit, and that really just set it out for what has now become a great friendship and a mentorship. I want to tell you, AJ has, over the last couple of weeks, been rolling out a program that he's been generous enough to let me sit in on and be working with. And oh my gosh, it is unlocking so many of the, you try to, you guys know, I'm out there doing a lot. Well, when you start doing a lot, sometimes you don't complete everything to the completion that you want in the time element that you want. And so I think he saw that this would be something that would be good. And so I would like you to be able to introduce what it is, because it's a new program that you've come up with.
Let me give a little bit of framework too, because I've actually been in live seminars working with entrepreneurs since I was 14 years old. So that's over 30 plus years of working with entrepreneurs and seeing some people have wild success, some mild success, and some no success at all. And I always wondered, what's the difference between them and what's working and not working? And so I have literally hundreds of thousands of case studies to base this, to base my experience on, because I wasn't just teach a seminar and go. I actually followed many of them along their process. And so I have a long career of speaking about everything from certified people, from success coaches, hypnotherapy, writing sales presentations, webinars, live events, and all those sort of things. Now, all of that has come down to seeing so many people with great hearts. Oh my gosh, they got great hearts, they got a mission or something they want to do, and then they go to the seminar, they get all the content of doing it, and then they still struggle. It's like, why? And it's not the distinction is, it's not just knowing what to do and how to do it. You got to get yourself to do it. Mm-hmm. And so what about the implementation? Everyone thinks it's just simple. It's like, well, simple. Just do it. They told you how, now you do it. Right.
And that makes sense, right, guys?
And if you didn't do it, well, then there's just, maybe you don't have enough drive. You need to figure out your why, or kick yourself in the butt, or something like that. And they think that's all it is. But there's actually the implementation. There's so much more to that. And so what Tamara has been experiencing for the last couple of weeks is what we call the rapid profit mastery process, and we start off with a one-day seminar that we do called the Rapid Profit Makeover, and it's not about what to do and how to do it.
Yeah, let's do this real quick. It's kind of backwards, guys, but okay, there you go.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's not just about what to do and how to do it. It's about getting yourself to do it. So most entrepreneurs have so many things to do, right? So we help them, we take them through a process to determine, out of all those many things, what are the priorities? What needs to happen? And then taking those priorities and putting it in an order, because yes, these are all important, but they shouldn't all be done at the same time, right? You can't do step 8 before you do step 3, right? And so we help them prioritize that. And then we get into a process of that and put it into accountability. And so it's all about making things go from, hey, yeah, someday I'm going to get it done. Oh yeah, I'm working on getting it done. We want to get to got it done.
Right.
Got it done.
And and with me, I have to keep things simple. That's just the way this brain thinks. I have a lot going on, and so with that, each one of the categories, I try to keep it simple. And when you try to keep it simple, but you have the end goal in mind, because Allison Larson always tells me, okay, what's the end? What's the end goal? Let's work it backwards, right? Mm-hmm. And Don McGrath does the same thing. A lot of these great people out there. Well, I think that way, but then again, okay, so I'm thinking backwards, but then I gotta start thinking forwards, and that was the part that maybe I wasn't connecting. And so with AJ here, and you have a partner with this, right?
Bijal Palmer.
Bijal.
Yeah, Palmer.
Palmer. Okay, so in Bijal Palmer, amazing man, very, very intellectual, very detailed.
Engineer.
Yeah, detail-minded. And you put the two of them together, oh my gosh, and they really tag team well in explaining something in a very 360, but keep it simple kind of way. Tamara can do it. And so what I wanted to do, that my service hero here of day 91 helped me do, and I wanted to show you that I actually have some homework that we did today in the class. And what this is it's basically my flow chart, if you will, of the event that is for the service heroes that we have coming up in Los Angeles. Many of you will be attending. Okay, so there's work that needs to be done for that, right? People need to be invited. Anybody that's going to be recognized and getting the 90 minutes really nailed down, all of it. Because I don't want to let you guys down. You guys are like absolutely stellar, and I want to be able to represent the program well. And so, did I have it completely worked out in my mind? I thought so. But when I started doing this process, it was like, oh my gosh, had I not done this, I might have missed that step. Or I may not have done this in the order that, and then I might have been like on that day running around like a chicken with your head cut off. And I can see now, hopefully, that as long as, I remembered all the steps, or everything that needed to be done, that I will be able to actually do it. Because you know what, last week, and I know that this works, because last week when we went through the class, it was last Thursday, right?
Last Friday.
Last Friday. Since that class, that's when I had got the website up and going. And so it was like, okay, I need to focus on one thing. I need to get one thing done. And if you focus on the one thing, then even when you have many things to do, you focus on that, you get it done, get it completed, and then you go on to the next thing. And we have a website now for the Service Heroes because of that. So thank you so much, AJ.
Yeah, we have a saying in our program that projects cost us money, processes make us money. Because these are everyone's excited about, in the event world, the event, but it's what do you do in between? It's a day-to-day living, and that's where, that's where the difference between making money or not making money, things happening and not making. Hey, look,
I know, I was
here.
just going to say, Jennifer, we were just talking about you. Did you know that? Do you have you on notification if someone says your name? Because we were just saying this is where we met, was at your Success GPS Summit in Reno. And thank you. So, I want to say thank you for inviting me. Thank you for everything you're doing and your belief. It really, I don't want to get weepy, guys, but it really means the world to me. This man is just so dear to me, and he has so much to offer people. So do me a favor. If you are an entrepreneur, if you are someone that has multiple balls in the air, and you're seeing that those balls are maybe falling and dropping and you're not getting things completed, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor and check out what AJ is doing, because it's a bite-sized program. It's not a long commitment. It's 90 days or something you can get.
I mean, imagine this, like 90 days of total productivity could be a complete game changer for someone's organization. If you were able to get everything you needed to get done, and maybe even be more efficient at it for 90 days, that changes your business.
Yeah, and even, how many people like text messages to help you to remember? I know I text message myself to remember something. I do. And this program reminds you, set up, I want to have certain things, goals, and or the processes done by a certain time, and you commit to yourself that this is what you're going to do, and it helps you to remember, or you get to be accountable for it, right?
It keeps bugging you until you get it done.
Until you say, yeah, okay, complete. So, I think it's a brilliant program, and I wanted you guys all to know about it, because when I find something that I think is stellar, that is going to serve each one of us and serve our communities and help us to make the world a better place, that I'm all in. And what about you guys? I check it out. So if they want to check it out, what do they do? RapidProfitMakeover.com. RapidProfitMakeover.com. We'll put it in the comments. And so, thank you, AJ. Thank you for being
My pleasure.
Your wonderful self.
Thank you for what you're doing in the world, too.
Well, it's my pleasure. It truly is. So, as we close day number 91 of 365 Days of Awesome, celebrate success through service, I challenge you guys. If you're building something, look at it honestly. Honestly, are you getting where you want to go, and are you doing it in the time frame that you had desired? If not, check this out one more time.
RapidProfitMakeover.com, and we often right now are doing a lot of free full day events and workshops, so you can attend free.
There you go, and you can map out something similar to what I did. I know it works. So go out there and make it an amazing, service-filled, and bright Saturday. Thank you for showing up. And remember, I'm doing this for the Spirit Summit that's coming up on September the 21st and 22nd, of which we get our own little mini summit for the Service Heroes program, and that is going to be hosted, the Spirit Summit, by David T. Fagan and Allison Larson, and then the mini summit is being hosted by me. My first one. Come, support me, okay? Go to TamaraServiceHeroes.com. TamaraServiceHeroes.com. Go to the bottom of the page. It tells you all about it. Sign up and let me know you did. All right. Thank you. Go out and make it an awesome one. See you tomorrow. Bye.